Hi guys, sorry about this. Hello Neelam, how are you? Just doing housekeeping so people know what's going on. Are you all right today? How are you? I thought I'd come on, say hi to everyone before I have a busy day. Got my grandson, so that'll be interesting. Hello Yolo, hello Jane J, always good to see you as well. I'm good, that's good. What does good mean? What does there's certain words that we just politely say, yeah, I'm good, yeah, fine, everything's okay. Hi. Right, who's got the question? Hello, Phantom Punk, good to see you. Right, I'm going to do random questions. It's not necessarily going to go down the queue. So if anyone wants to donate first, that's fine, but I will try and get down the queue. So no worries. So, yeah, everyone may have a question, but first of all, shall we start with hiya, Christine Rose, how are you? You've all jumped on very early as always, so that's really start the day. I'm fine, thank you, Christine. Right, shall we start these questions? Otherwise, we'll be here all day. We don't want that, do we? Or maybe we do. Right, okay, so let's start with I'll try and do the top. Right, so shall we start Jane out? Will my crush N, Aries, feeling Swazies, proving or not? Right, we're still going on with good old N from work. Slow, isn't he? Slow to come forward. I'd leave your job. See if that makes a difference. Oh, right, let's have a look at N. Let's have a look at N, the Aries. N, the Aries. And Jane Jane. Right, let's have a look what's going on here. Well, this is interesting. So the situation between the two of you is he's come out as King Raphael, so that's good. So it is a bit like the King of Pentacles. He is slow coming forward, but yeah, he does see a future, which we've always seen, but very slow. And the Queen of Michael as well. So that's the Queen of Swords. So at the moment, he feels that perhaps you can't communicate exactly as you want to. I know that doesn't make sense, but that's what he feels. And that's why he's very slow coming forward. Let's do a Moonology card for you, Jane, about N. Let's have a look. What's N doing with Jane? Sometimes you get the impression he's just shying with his feelings, don't you? Well, it says a time to give rather than take. So it's a time with Virgo to give to yourself more. You know, find that beauty and love that Virgos demonstrate to yourself, and then see the difference. Sometimes putting love on the situation. Send him love, keep sending him love, and he'll feel that on some level. Thanks for the question, Jane. I do hope everything's all right with that. I'll just whiz down here. Hello, Kanika. How are you? How are you? So, hello, Yusra. Hello. Right, I'm doing random questions. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you're talking to him on social media. But what I do with that is reel it in a little bit. Don't jump all the time, Jane, with that. Um, Let him try and follow you now. Do you know what I mean? Make him a little bit more eager because he's a bit slow. uh, right. Hi, Kay. How are you? We're talking about England again. Let's see if the situation's changed. I am going to do random questions. If anyone wants to make a donation to go first, I'm more than happy to do that. I'm going to do Yolo now. If they've asked a question, yeah. May I kindly know what angels want to tell me about my life partner? When will we be together? Oh, that's sweet, isn't it? Right. So I'll do two angel messages for you. So Yolo. Patience is always a virtue with that. It's always, sometimes we have to experiment with the wrong ones to meet the right ones, especially when we're trying to learn certain lessons, because we don't want to meet our lifelong partner and have to go through a certain lesson, whatever that may be, patience, understanding, other things as well, well, that's my life experiencing. Right, so there's two things here. There's unakite, which is a crystal. So it says answered prayers. So that's your message, one message. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. So they are supporting you. And because this crystal is green, it means your heart is opened. So concentrate on green today. And if you happen to have kunakite around, then all the better. So that's one message. Your other message is Desiri, the angel Desiri. Okay. So they say no conditions aren't favorable right now. So it's a wait. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help and guide and comfort you. So sometimes it's best to just move back from the situation and don't desire things to strangle them. Just trust the universe is working in its divine way, and your higher self is as well. Because you have to remember that you've chosen this life and you know your soul purpose. But it's always good to have the desire, because it means you're open to the possibilities. Say, for instance, two people weren't desiring that life partner, and they were saying, oh, I just want to travel the world, I want to focus on my career. And their partner's like this, hello. No, I'm going to go skiing and I'm going to go but I'm here. And you go off, they go off. And this person goes, what? I really like that person. So at least you're ready and waiting. Excellent. So let's hope that helped. Right. Hello, Pretty Raj. Good to see you. I'm doing random questions here. So I'm going to do Phantom Punk next. May I have a reading on how E feels about me? She's a Virgo. Right, let's see how E is feeling about our friend Phantom. Right, let's have a look here. So it's easier when you haven't got a moderator. It's a lot easier to just randomly do these questions. Sorry about that. Yeah, and you, Yolo. So let's have a look at Phantom's E. What's E feeling about Phantom today? Good. Good. His cards are flying out her, okay. What's E feeling about Phantom? Right. Let's have a look at E, see how they're doing today. Oh, so even though those cards that shot out did look good, there's still something that they need to sort out. So when they do, they'll see a future. So it is a slow process today, but they are trying to sort things out. So maybe they just want to mentally align, or their heart needs to align with the desire. So a little bit of sorting out to do, and then they'll be able to move on. Yeah. Hello, Ladybug. How are you? Yes. Hello, Yusra Showcat. When will you meet your life partner? I'm doing random questions. So now we're going to do Neelam, what's coming for me in love, and message from your spirit guide. Right, let's do a message from your spirit guide, Neelam. Message for Neelam. Message for Neelam. Thank you. And you too can have one of these. Message from Neelam. Okay. Right, let's do spirit guides first. So you have Fiona as one of your indirect messages from your spirit guide. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So that's nice, isn't it? You deserve heaven's help. So trust that your angels are around, hopefully. Sometimes they don't have to come here, but your spirit guide is always with you. And you've also got Sugar Light. Own your divine power. So you are divine in yourself as a human being, especially if you bring God's love through you, through the angels, through your spirit guide. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So it's Sugar Light. So if you can see this gold and purple is good to concentrate on. So just own who you are, really. Know that love comes from you. You can send love wherever you want. And that energy will always follow and come to yourself. Right. And you also wanted, ask the question again about what's coming to you. Right. Let's do Pretty Raj. Has Jay removed my message without reading it? Right, Pretty Raj, let's ask that. Pretty Raj. Has Jay removed your message without reading it? Has Jay removed your message without reading it? Has Jay removed your message? Has Jay removed? All right, let's see. So it came up again. I think he's been overwhelmed with a lot of messages. I don't necessarily think he's removed it without reading it. He may not have concentrated on the message, but keep at it. Not too much. Don't do too much texting, writing. Just leave it a little bit. Sometimes they need space to miss people. This is what goes on. So not too much messaging and communicating to all the women in the room. Please hold it back a bit today. Hold it back. Hold it back. If that's okay with yourselves. Unless it's an important message. Help, I'm dying. Please rescue me. I'm at the top of a cliff. I'm hanging on. Then you can message it. Well, if you can. With your tongue. Sorry, we're not very sensible in my room. Ladybug, how are you? Hello. Right, let's whiz down to the bottom. Hello, Cheryl. How are you? I will get to you. I'm just going to do Ladybird now. What's Scorpio up to? She keeps asking me the same question I answered. Really? I thought I thought that was what men did. Right, that's strange, isn't it? Right, I want to know now. I got my curiosity up. So why does she keep asking the same question? Let's hope. Let's hope you communicated in the right way. Right, let's find out anyway. Right, what's Ladybird's Scorpio situation? What's going on between Scorpio and Ladybird in communication? What's going on between Ladybird's Scorpio? What's going on between Ladybird's Scorpio? Let's see what's really going on. Some people won't take a message. Right, that's typical. 8 of Ariel. I think it's a lack of understanding here. So with the wheel, you've got the wheel, so things go up and things go down. So the whole cycle that you're in is not like a game, but she'll see the positive and then the negative and the positive and the negative. And it's like, what? I actually don't understand what she's trying to say. So one has to really understand here that information has to be precise. Don't make it wishy-washy. Yeah, we always understand what we mean. I mean, I've done it myself. I've written a message and then reread it and I thought, I don't even understand what I've written. So really read it back and make sure it's understood. I don't think she really understands that message, even if it's no. What do you mean no? No. But you said yeah. What? Just make it as clear as mud. Just like that. Oh, so I hope that helps. Right, let's do Kanika. I'm really confused about my love life. May I have a general message? Yes, you can, Kanika. Kanika. Sorry to hear that, Cheryl. That's no good, is it? Sometimes doing a slight fast may help with stomach issues, things like that. Right, let's do Kanika first. General messages for Kanika. Kanika. And no, you shouldn't be concerned. That's the last thing. If you're concerned, that's going to put stress there. So, but I know what you mean by concerned. Let's do Kanika first. Right, change your life, it says. So this is like the Tower card. So everything needs to crumble down to make way for the newness, the peace, well, you know, it's like no one likes the Tower. It's particularly awkward at times, but when we need change, when we subconsciously think, oh, this situation I'm in, you know, it's okay, but it's not the best. Is this what life's really about? So this is assessing your life and saying, right, change is definitely what's needed. You need to shake everything up to make everything new, bright and shiny and beautiful. So you've also got the moon, Kanika. So phases are what you're going through. There might be some illusions. There's still a lot of pain to release as well, because sometimes there's that sadness. So one needs to step out of the darkness and into the light, so to speak. So find and really understand yourself now. Understand the different sides to you as well before you can transform moving forward, if that makes sense. Thank you for the question. No problem, Ladybug. Hello, AG the Ghost. Haven't seen you for a while. I do hope you're fine. Yeah. So we're just going on about poor Cheryl. Do seek medical advice, obviously, but sometimes fasting helps significantly to give everything a rest, even if you fast for 12 hours. But if you've got any problems like ulcers, hernias, any medical problems like diabetes and things like that, it's best to seek doctor's advice about fasting. But going on a 12-hour fast shouldn't be that bad unless one has got diabetes and they feel they can't do that. Intermittent fasting for the rest of normal people is quite good anyway, because it gives your insides a break. So have a look at that. But you have to be sensible with health. It's not to be taken lightly, is it? Health is the most important thing on a physical level. So always make sure health is top priority. Mental health, emotional health, physical health. They all go together. And then, of course, aspire for your spiritual health. But it's not a thing we're going to read for you, really, because it's a new situation. But, you know, for ladies and men, well, ladies, you've got all those women stuff down there. But make sure people just pay attention to health. You know, as a youngster, we take it for granted. And it's, well, some do. But generally, it's not until you're older you go, oh, I think I'll look at my diet. Oh, I think I'll look at my exercise regime. And no one really does a good job. Some people overdo it and underdo it. So we're just doing random questions today. Unless someone does a donation, that's absolutely fine. And then we'll carry on. So, have we missed anyone at the top? Christine, are you still here? Right. Well, let's do AG the goat. Sagittarius woman, current true feelings for you. Right, let's have a look at that. Let's see about your Sagittarius woman's feelings towards AG the goat. AG the goat. Sagittarius woman. Right, let's have a look. What's going on here? Sagittarius woman. Right, very nice. Right. As you can see, with the Five of Raphael, this is like the Five of Cups, to be honest. There's a sense of, they're still a little bit hurt, contemplating the kind of after effects of something else. They don't notice that your love is there. Well, they do, but they're not willing wholly to take it. However, they may just take it, because here with the Nine of Ariel is a very happy time to walk into the sunset. So they do know that your intentions are good and they're willing to do that. But I think still they're focusing on what's spilt, what they've not been receiving. So they've still got these old feelings from another situation, really. But yeah, it does look good. So I'm pretty sure it is, if you agree. Hello, Rose Ace. Thank you for subscribing. That's very nice of you. Do put your notifications on, because I never know when I'm doing lives. You were, and I'm just doing random questions, but I will get to you in a minute. There's not a lot of people asking questions at the moment. Hello, El Pasado. Cheryl says, was drinking celery juice when I wake up on an empty stomach. Oh, I do have a lot of scar tissue internally. Was nervous about a possible blockage, being so drained and exhausted lately. Right. Everyone's been drained lately. I think it had something to do with last month's black moon. But celery juice is probably not necessarily the best thing to be drinking on an empty stomach. What probably is best to drink on an empty stomach is either lukewarm water to start off with, then a little bit of lemon juice and water, and then do your celery juice. Celery juice is fantastic, you know. However, it takes more energy to digest celery than the actual calories it produces. So that tells me that it's very hard to digest. Always alkaline your body. Maybe at night do the bicarbonate with apple cider vinegar, but only try that if your stomach can take it. So alkalining the body is really good, but celery juice is very harsh. I would think. I've never tried just celery juice on its own, but if you do have a sensitive stomach, I don't have a sensitive stomach, and I can do what Donald Trump said, put a load of bleach down you. No, I can't. But the thing is, yeah, I should imagine if one's sensitive, that could be quite, you know. But it's up to you. I mean, if that works for you, that's fine. Right. Okay. So I'll do El Paso's have a reading if drawn. Do you want a general reading, El Paso? Hello, Nuts. How are you? New subscriber. Thank you very much. We appreciate all our newbies. Do check out the daily readings that I do, if you so desire, and the playlists too. Thank you. Honoured. Do ask a free question. That's absolutely fine. So, El Paso, are you still here? Do you just want a general reading? And then we'll do Kanika's general reading. I thought I've done you, but we can do you again, no problem. El Paso, are you still here? Just type yes. No, not here. Right, okay. I'm going to move on to Rose Ace. How do you pronounce your last name? Ace. Anyway, so you want to know. Oh, good nuts. Yeah, I know you're here. I was trying to get El Paso, but I think they've gone. They didn't like the waffle. Right, so let's do Rose. And Rose is asking about Leo. Does Leo miss them? I know people got no patience. No patience. Right. Does Leo miss Rose? Does Leo miss Rose? Right, let's have a look. And then I'll give you a oracle card. Right, there's a lot of there's this not mix up, but alchemy going on. So there's the change. It's a positive card. It's aiming for aspiring to that. And you've got the Page of Cups, which is all about that new love coming in. So yeah, it's got a lovely feel to it. So I'm pretty sure things are going all right. I'm personally going to give you a love romance oracle, so you know what's going on, Rose. Right, what does Rose need to know regarding love? What does Rose need to know regarding love? And I'm pretty sure you guys always know that this is for entertainment purposes only. Please don't make any life decisions on what any tarot reader or any medium says whatsoever. Oh, what's this? Deception. What's going on there? Not so sure about this for you. Sometimes we can deceive ourselves with what's out there and think, oh, this is going to be the best person. So it's not like a deception that they're going to really overpower you or anything. It's just everything is a deceit in a way. around us. So sometimes unveiling the ultimate truth is a good idea. But when you love yourself, and it has a nice feeling. So when you put everything together in balance and look at the situation on the larger picture, so be honest and truthful. Don't try to fit. It's like fitting a triangle into a square hole. Is it a good fit? So just be aware of that, if that's all right with you, Rose. Thank you. Right. Hello, Charlie Bear. How are you? I hope you're good. Hello, Sonia Matu. How are you? Right. Okay. So we need to ask. You haven't talked for 7 weeks. Right. Well, that's that sorting thing out. Right. When someone hasn't spoken to, we'll do another question. If we've got time, we'll have a look what's going on between the two of you with that communication. Right, let's do Nats. Hello, Jeannie Gill. Oh, that's nice. Got a newbie. Thank you for joining the room. I do hope you enjoy my humour, my lightness, my seriousness, and just general chat. Always good to have new people. So we're just going to do Nats. How does my Sag partner feel about me? No contact for about a month now. No good, no contact. So we're just doing random questions at the moment. We're trying to get to everyone. Donations will always take priority, obviously, like most readers. Yeah, let's have a look, Cheryl, in a minute, hopefully. Let's just do Nats first. How does my Sag partner feel about me? Right, Nats and the Sag partner. Nats and the Sag partner. Nats and the Sagittarius partner. Right. Let's have a look at this, Nats. I'll do you an oracle card as well. Oh. Okay. Right, so things are kind of okay. So it's about persevering in a lot of things. You do have Ariel around to give you that love and attention and kind of really have a uniqueness about what you're thinking, the patience about this situation. So they're in a funny mood, to be fair. And you can see, funny mood. And then you can see here with the page of Michael, that new decisions and a new way of understanding. So the communication does have to be on an honest level. As you can see with this card, it is a little bit gloomy at times. And the owl is always silently coming in. So there does need to be more information between the two of you, so a more honest stance. So I'm going to do a love oracle for you with the situation between you and Sagittarius partner. So Nats and Sagittarius partner. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So at the moment, they're worth waiting for. So probably just have patience until they can communicate exactly how they need to communicate. Some people put pride in the way. And I think this is one of the things with your partner. They're too proud and too kind of embarrassed a little bit about really saying their true, oh, I'm sorry about this. And do you know what I mean? So it's a little bit delicate at times. But yeah, worth waiting for. Morning, JK. I saw you sneaking in there. Right. Oh, thank you very much. You think he's with someone else? Well, we can look at that in a minute. Yeah, Christine Bear. Gina Girl, hello. Will I regret giving myself to Sagittarius Gate? Probably not. Right, I was going to do somebody. Who was it? You're here, Kanaka. Good. Who did I say I was going to do? Right. I'm going to do Genie Girl next. Yeah, no problem. Egos, eh? When people aren't humble enough, sometimes it's more powerful for a human being to be humble. And it's like, because you release so many things. I'm going to be humble. But if they go, no, not doing it, not doing it, it makes you very weak as a person. So people think it's the opposite. So hopefully you'll learn that lesson. But yeah. Right. I'll do Charlie Bear now. I will get to everyone. Don't worry. Post your question again, though, if you're still in the room. Thank you. Charlie Bear is asking for cards for my 2 weeks off. Oh, 2 weeks off. Wow. We like 2 weeks off. 2 weeks off. What a luxury. Goes fast, though, doesn't it? Right, let's have a look at Charlie Bear's 2 weeks off. 2 weeks off. Are you going abroad? Oh, I miss my holidays. 2 weeks off. Oops. 2 weeks off. What's going on with Charlie Bear's 2 weeks off? What can happen? A rest for a few days and then sort things out, but let's see. Right, 2 weeks off. Ooh, wow. So this is quite nice. This is the Earth card, Queen Raphael. So it means ground yourself, really ground yourself. Feel the earth, get into nature, nurture yourself. Very important. Really understand what it is to be connected to yourself, your health. And then you can... So now you can really understand that money and situations. So you'll have a lucky time. So when you give to yourself on a warm manner, especially if you see this, it's the Ace of Pentacles. It stands for luck and good fortune coming in. So what would you be fortunate about in the next 2 weeks? Being grateful for yourself, loving yourself, having the new ambitions to what else do you need to grow on a bigger scale is what's going on in the next 2 weeks. So it's fortunate. It's all about love and new opportunities coming in. So have a look at that in a bigger scale. Thank you, Charlie Bear. Hello, Pretty Tara. How are you doing? Hope everything's fine. Yes, of course you may join. Yeah, I think it's lovely too. It's always good about looking at your new ambitions. I always look at when you've got the opportunity to really grasp a bigger picture and manifest is write things down. Vision boards are always good. So have a look at that, what you want. What does your life look like in after the 2 weeks? You know, one thing for sure is after you've had that rest, that nurturing rest that people want, it's always good to make a plan, because 2 weeks can, I mean, sometimes you need a rest, don't you? And you just need to watch a film or a box series or whatever. But sometimes it's good to be proactive and make your own luck coming in. For sure, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I know, we've all been busy. Right, let's do Pretty Tara. Hello, Neelam. No, just donate whatever you can. Thank you very much, Neelam. It's fine, absolutely fine. PayPal seem to love taking a lot out. But yeah, any donation, as long as PayPal gets a cut. They do like a big cut. Jeannie girl, what was your question? There was no skipping. There was random questions. I knew I'd miss somebody though. No problem. Jeannie girl, you ask your question now and I'll do it, if that's all right. Will I regret giving myself to Sagittarius cat? Yeah, I think I answered that. I did sneakily say no, but yeah, I'll look at the cards. Right, will Jeannie... Oops. Right, let's have a look, Jeannie girl. One, two. Right, so you have 10 of Raphael. So this is a lovely card. This is, no, you won't regret. Because sometimes when we do one thing, it'll open up the whole opportunities. So regret is what we kind of see our perception on a situation, isn't it? So whatever you do in life, don't really focus on regret. Think of it as a learning experience. But when you get the 10 of Cups, that's really, really good. So moving on there is you've got divine guidance. Sometimes this card, yes, it's find a spiritual teacher, etc. But for yourself, it's about there will be, hopefully, this joining. So this can be the marriage card. Oh, scary, scary, scary. But you won't regret it. Just enjoy the learning experiences that you're going through at the moment. Does that make sense? Seems very nice. Everyone would love to have those two cards in a relationship situation or any situation. So well done, you. Oh, how sweet. See, you don't regret it. Just enjoy the experience of what's happening. Oh, so sweet. Right. Okay. Hi, pretty Tara. Right, pretty Tara, what's your question? Is there a question? Is there any question? Have you got a question? Has anyone got a question? I know there was a question. Can I know if Ming has pure intentions to me? Right, Ming. Good old Ming. Ming. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, you love your guy as well. Right, let's have a look what's going on with Ming. Ming. Right, let's see about Ming. Ming and... Right. Oh, you two have got the 10 of Cups. Wow, you two in my room. Lots of love going on. So there is a harmony there between you and them. There's this kind of compassion as well. So this means that an understanding when things are different, really understanding who they are. So they do believe in that. So even if some things are totally different within your situation, you don't have to compare it in a negative way. Just embrace it and accept it. But there does seem to be a lot of good harmony and a kind of connection on a higher level as well. I'll tell you guys a secret. When you love somebody, all that means is that you're really accepting and loving yourself, because it's the ability to be able to embrace something else but we always direct and focus it on a different person. Yes, we do care for them and they're very good in our life, but it just means if someone's capable of loving another person, they really do love themselves and they've got a lot of love in them and they just need to pour it out. So it's a kind of duality aspect there. So yeah, be proud of yourself that you love someone. Not everyone on the planet does. So well done for you. All right, Pretty Tara wants to know, is it true love? Because I always doubt his intentions. Right, I'll tell you what. We'll just do at the moment a love oracle card reading. Because humans are very complicated as well. They have all sorts of cultural things then they have what they think a relationship should be, and then they think what the exes are like, and then they think what they want in the future and whether career is more important, and there's so many different factors, and that's just the surface. If you go right, let me concentrate. Right, let's have a look at this oracle at the moment, see what's going on. So it says forgiving and learning. So this is quite apt for you, to be fair. So when you feel he hasn't got good intentions towards you, just forgive the situation. Okay, that's how it is. I'll move on. So the more neutral and loving and giving you can do to yourself and to the situation, the more easy it is to say, yeah, good choice this. She's brilliant. They're brilliant. Good choice. Do you know what I mean? So just forgive the situation. It doesn't matter if he doesn't appear to have good intentions. He probably does have good intentions, but it's the way he expresses them. So sometimes in life we have an idea that's idealistic views of what relationships could be. And then people put a time frame. Well, I've been going out with this person for 3 years and he still hasn't asked me to marry him. But that's the pace that they go at. So everyone is different. So just relax in this, forgive the situation and kind of just love the situation, and then assess it later. And if you feel that they're not giving you what you need and what you want, then obviously they're not right for you. I always believe when people are mature enough to know they're at a certain age or whatever, then they know what they want. They've learned who they are and they go, yeah, I'm not putting up with that. I want that. And that's the older person. Because they've been through all those relationships and all those entanglements and right, I'm not having that, I'm not having that, and I definitely want that, and I definitely want that. And if they express that on your bike, but we can do that when we're older because we can't be bothered with all that games. Does that make sense? Oh, yeah. Yeah. No worries at all. No worries at all. Oh, no. Bless you too. Absolutely bless you. And loads of love and divine love too. Absolutely. Right then, where are we? Anyone else got a question? Yeah, no worries. Anyone else got a question today? We weren't monopolizing that, but it's important to understand because so many people struggle with another person, and because we know where we are, and we go, hang on a minute, we're in a good relationship. Why aren't you where I am? Why? So it is a very common question for people, and it hurts, doesn't it? And it's annoying because we build up all this self-doubt, this, what am I doing? I've invested all this time and emotion. It's difficult. Humans are very complicated, really complicated. Right, let's give a general message to the universe. Let's do a unicorn before somebody asks a question. Right, what does everyone need to know? What does everyone need to know with a unicorn? Unicorns. Messages. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's annoying. Annoying. Right, here we are, guys. Possibility. The possibility is endless. So hopefully you listened as well to, if you love someone, it means you just love yourself and you're a great person. So one needs to pat yourself on the back, but having that huge aspect of what you do want from a life partner, because when we're very young, we just want a life partner. And is it any wonder we get all these problems? So it's very important to know, yeah, I understand. I really want someone who has a career. I don't want someone who's a layabout. Do you know what I mean? Or, yes, I want kids, so they have to want kids. There's no good wanting to go into a relationship with the random person that they met. And then you find out that they don't really want kids. And then you go, oh, they'll change, they'll change, they'll change. No, they won't. Not necessarily. So when you're saying to the universe, I would like this scenario, whatever it may be, then really make it clear that you understand you and what you're on about, trying to attract. Because we do have a load of people, soulmates, that we've got unfinished business with. We can't do that in one lifetime. So you have to do it in many lifetimes. But it just depends what you want to learn in this lifetime. Complicated stuff. But yeah, as long as we honor ourselves and like I said before, when you're humble, it's good. But unconditional love is always the best thing to express to ourselves and to others in general. So love does conquer all. That expression is amazing. Not necessarily the conquering, because that does look like competition and a fight. Love just dissolves everything. That's probably a more apt saying. It'll dissolve everything into a more blissful, peaceful state. So that's love for you. So especially when you bring down divine love, that will make it even better. So tapping into love, sending love to everyone. I generally send love to the whole planet to heal the planet. So that's always a good aspect to do. So when people focus on a little bit of negativity, just send love to the planet. And then love will fall in the areas that the planet needs. Does that make sense? So when I'm humble, I'm not afraid to share my vulnerability. People think I'm weak. Well, I have a secret. I don't care what people think. I really don't care less, because I know that's just a limit of the mind or a limit of your emotions. So I am concerned with what I think of myself. And if I every day go, yeah, I said the right thing there, or I acted okay there, or if I want to be silly, I'll go, oh, should I have said that, or should I have done that? Oh, I'll be careful next time. But that's not a negative criticism of myself. It's just a learning process. So be strong in who you are. Look in the mirror and go, yes, I accept myself. I love myself. I know I'm stronger as a person. But when people take someone else's opinion, which is just an opinion, wherever they got that opinion from, it's judgment, which is never a good thing. To judge something is never a good thing. So are they judging it from what they've been told? From their parents, teachers, society, culture, etc., etc. So being humble is never, ever weak. It is, in certain cultures, respect of another person is highly honorable. Thank you. Thank you very much. And it makes you feel the love when you're humble to another person. People who like power, who start wars and everything, their ego is very low. It's not big, it's low. Because why would you start a war with someone? Why? Why would you think that you have to overpower someone? Why? Because your self-esteem is very low. So why is it low? Why don't you build it up? You know, it's easily done. It just takes a habit-forming exercise. So these people, when you look, oh, they're in power. They're really trying to overrule something. Why do you want to overrule someone when everyone's the same? Weird. So, yeah. I'm sure, well, you can always move away from them. But unless you're in a workplace or a situation. Humble is just by accepting. You don't have to, in situations, say, if they're belittling you, just don't put any energy in that. Just send them love. Sit there when you're eating your dinner or whatever, and they're just whatever. And they're going, yeah, and just carry on or walk away. But don't put any energy, don't talk to them, don't do anything. Yeah, okay. Because no one can fight with energy. Once you put energy, it's like an argument. Do you know what I mean? You can't fight with someone who won't fight back. You just laugh. That's a good way of doing it. You like me, I'd probably do that as well. So, I have someone at work, very annoying. Oh my. And it takes a while. Sometimes I'll go, oh, right, okay. Oh, all right. And then when they're really going, I go, seriously? Are you serious? And I laugh as well. I go, what? Seriously? I'll just walk away. I'll go, you stupid person. So it does take practice, and no one's perfect at it. Because some people do raise you up, don't they? Oh, shut up. I go, do I have to be on shift with that person? Do you know what I mean? So it's not as easy as it looks like on paper. I do get it. Believe you me, I do get it. Hello, Skyline. How are you? Are you well? Kay, are you still in the room? Are you asking about Ingrid? Because it looked a bit dodgy the other day, didn't it? With Ingrid. Are you still in the room, Kay? I'll do you if you want. Yay. Right, okay, let's have a look at good old Ingrid. I'm fine. Okay. Cancerian Sun Tarot. Hi, how are you? Are you well? Ask a question away. We'll do some questions instead of rambling on. Right. It does normally say, come in for a chat, doesn't it? So we're having a chat. No law against it, is it? Right, let's have a look at Ingrid and Kay. Come on, Ingrid. Get on the same page. It's not difficult. Right, Ingrid and Kay. Ingrid and Kay. Ingrid and Kay. Ingrid. Okay. I just think they're very slow coming forward, Ingrid. Right, let's have a look what's going on today. Yeah, very slow. So still in 2 minds. But there is that union. So I still feel that there's a huge possibility when they can make the mind up slowly. I think subconsciously that they're not as advanced as yourself, but there is a spiritual connection between the two of you. There is that bond. And there probably is that bond anyway. So, yeah, still very slow, but that's Ingrid for you. A pain. Is the Leo to my future husband? Thank you. Ew, Leo and future husband. Let's have a look. Have you got a website, Cancerian Sun Tarot? Have you got a website on YouTube or Instagram or anything? Hello, Namjoon. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Do look at, put the notification bell on though, because I never know when I'm going to do a live. I'm not, because I've got a live schedule that's not predictable. Right, let's have a look at Cancerian Sun Tarot and the Leo. Leo of Cancerian Sun, Leo of Cancerian Sun, Leo of Cancerian Sun, Cancerian Sun. Right, let's have a look at good old Leos. Right, okay, so what was the question? Are they your future husbands? Right, okay. Right, okay, this question needs more input in it. You have the Four of Raphael, so they understand that you're there, obviously, but there needs to be some active listening going on, some subconscious clues in body language and what they're not saying and what they are saying. So next time you're with Leo, just really look at the body language, etc. Because there's an aspect here of Five of Michael. So you probably know this is like the Five of Swords. It doesn't necessarily mean walk away. It means just understanding their side of things and where they're coming from. But what I'm going to do for you is just have a look at the Love Oracle. So it's obviously not set in stone. We should do you a Moonology card as well about that situation. So we'll do that as well. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Tarot. Right, let's have a look at Leo and Cancerian. Some things aren't as... Right, are they concentrating on their career a little bit and financial? Sometimes when one of you wants, not particularly you, I'm talking this in general, want a bigger wedding and they focus on the wedding instead of the actual marriage, and the other person knows this, it makes it very difficult for them to make a commitment because they don't want to let the other person down. So say, for instance, one partner wants... So, oh yeah, I've always dreamt of my wedding being in a castle in Paris and and then I want to fly to Jamaica and have this great cruise around the world as my honeymoon, and then I want a kid right away, and I want a poodle, and that's very exaggerated because that's my star sign. I like to exaggerate. So, but do you know what I mean? So some people have an idea that if they can't provide on a financial level, or they don't see, people put value on the job or career, and if they feel that they can't even have a job or career in what they perceive as a promotion or whatever, they lose value in themselves. So their self-worth goes right down. So what I'm doing for you, Cancerian Sun Tarot, is just having a look at the Moonology card to see about your situation with your Leo. Leo and Cancer. Have you looked at his natal chart? What's his rising sign? What's his rising sign, do you know? You really must have a look at his natal chart, definitely. Right. It says look at the bigger picture. So yeah, it's always good to look at his natal chart. Try and look at his natal chart to see the compatibility and everything else. Hello, Caroline P. How are you doing? And Cosmic Dust, it's good to see you. How is South Africa doing? It's Leo. What? Did you just answer the question I asked? He's Leo with ascending Leo. Is he? What? Hello, Yusrav Showcat. Yeah, have a look, because those natal charts are absolutely fantastic. You can see where his moon sign is, because you're Cancer, I presume. Are you Cancer? Well, if you are, then his fire is always going to put you out. That's why I asked where his moon sign is, where his Mars is, Venus, what houses and everything, just to see what you're dealing with. Because once you know the blueprint of someone, you can go, I better be careful there. I can't upset the apple cart in that area. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I know. It's very hard when you first go out with someone. You've got to do it slowly. When's your birthday? Oh yeah, and what year were you? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. And then have another conversation. Oh, well, where were you born? What city were you born in? Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. And then the next time you go, you wouldn't have a clue when you were born, were you? When were you born? It's like being a detective, isn't it? Yeah, but you can be a little bit careful in those areas. When you first look at a natal chart, got no planets in the one area that you need planets. What's that about? But yeah, you can't have all planets and aspects in every single one. But you can be careful, can't you? Unfortunately, my husband, he'll never know what time he was born, because in his culture, old Chinese way, they never paid attention to birthdays. Fancy not doing that. And so ask the mother what time my husband was born is like finding out. No chance. So it's quite good, really, because you just take it as it is. Oh, well, it is what it is. Haven't got a clue. Oh, it's so unfair. I know. Life. But he's an elite. I always say there's men and then there's my husband. Totally different planet from the normal men of Mars. He's from a different planet in a different galaxy. So they don't even have birth charts, do they? No. So whatever. Oh, right. Okay. Should we ask Yusra when will I meet my life partner? All right. Let's have a look at that. Let's see what the universe wants you to know today. Hello, El Paso. Hello, Mustafa. How are you? Yeah, of course you can ask questions. I'm just doing Yusra and what the universe wants to know. Wants to give the message to Yusra. Hello, Skyline. All right, we'll ask that question, no problems, in a minute or two. Right, Yusra and the life partner. Yusra and the life partner. Yusra and the life partner. But I'd really like to know what my husband's rising sign is. Oh, strange man. It's a strange man. Right, Yusra, you got the Queen of Michael. Very nice. That's as clear as mud, isn't it? So that means, are you having a life partner? Normally, I'm just messing with you. This card says you're going to be alone. Just messing with you. So you've got the Ace of Ariel coming up. So the opportunity is there. Communication is going to be key. So have a feel about that. So once you know what you want, when you want it, the opportunity is going to arise. We can do the Moonology card for you. User, see what's going on with your situation. The moon never lies. Yeah, it does. It's designed, isn't it, to cast shadows and untruths. So bring love into the situation. So the more you accept and love today, the more your situation's going to come to you. Thank you for the question. Right. Is everyone having a heart attack here? Hello, Caroline P. Oh, thank you very much, Caroline P. We do like new subscribers, definitely. Do check out the dailies. Do put notifications on because I never know when I'm going to come on live because of life situations. So let's do El Pasado at the moment. Oh, no, sorry. We'll do Skyline. Is A my future husband? So let's do this. It is kind of random. There's no thingamajiggy. Donations will always take priority, though. Right, Skyline. Is A your future husband? Skyline is A your future husband. Is A Skyline's future husband? Is A your future husband? Is A Skyline's future husband? Right, let's have a look at good old A. Let's have a look. Wow, this is interesting. So this relationship at the moment has got a lot of growth in it. So if you just kind of sit back and really realize that love and nurturing is very important, you'll find the wisdom and where this relationship is going. It does look very hopeful. This is all about going inside, finding your own truth. But as a couple, it's finding your own truth and your connection. But yeah, it's got a huge, nice little possibility. So let's use the Love Oracle. Please don't make any lifelong decisions on any tarot reader, medium, psychic, mummy and daddy, sister and brother. Always make your own life choices is a good idea. Because we know what our soul purpose plan is, allegedly. Some of us more than others. Right, let's do this card. It says this could be the one. So A is probable, more than likely. But please don't make lifelong decisions. If a relationship isn't working and you feel it's not working, don't go, well, a tarot reader said it was, so I have to stay true to that. Please use common sense. Right, where are we? Thank you for the question, though. Right, let's do El Pasado. How does Alex feel about Jocelyn? I'm Jocelyn. Good. Because you don't want my lecture. Right. Nice name, Jocelyn. Right, how is Alex feeling about Jocelyn? Hello, JK. Yeah, you may. Donations do take priority, guys, in the room. If you want, because I'm not going to be here very long. I do have. Right, let's have a look. Jocelyn and El Pasado. Jocelyn and El Pasado. What am I on about? Jocelyn and Alex. I had a mental moment then. Jocelyn and Alex. Jocelyn. Right. Let's have a look at good old Alex and yourself. Right, okay. So when you have changed your life and the tower scenario, this could be good. Well, it's always good, but it doesn't seem to be good at the time. So when that huge situation boils up, it could be anything in their life, your life, and together. Then just allow the dust to crumble before you're building up, because you've got this divine guidance with this shock of a system. So this is often the marriage card, the getting together card, but it's also about follow your own intuition. And if you do need guidance of a higher level, just really trust the universe is acting on your best behalf. The tower, no one likes a tower when it comes, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to break up or anything. It just means there's a huge change in the circumstances. It could be a great change, but it usually is anyway. So I hope that helps today. But ask tomorrow. Things can change, but they're two solid cards, major arcana cards. So you might be feeling that now, or you might be feeling it soon. Yeah. Right, where are we? Sorry about that. But yeah, good luck, Jocelyn. Hello, Manishka. How are you? Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. We need to look into that further on a different day just to see where that is, but we need to let the dust settle for a little bit, if that's okay. Hello, Sharon. How are you? Hello, Cosmic Dust. Right, I'm doing random questions, so it's not going to be in order. Right, Caroline P wants to know what's coming towards them, so let's have a look at that, if you're still in the room. Right, Caroline P. We're doing Caroline P. Just want to know what's coming. Caroline P. Caroline P. Caroline P. Because I haven't got moderator, so I've got to go up and down. Up and down. Anyone wants to be a moderator? That's fantastic. Right, what does Caroline P need to know? Do drop me a line where you're from. Always like to see different time. Oh, the magician. Wow, Caroline P. So when you have the magician, things are quite interesting. So what happens here, you can see in this card though, there's a lot of light coming from the angel, and it's giving you the momentum to actually create what you do want. So what is it that you're focusing on today? Is it time itself? Sometimes time is quite rushed with people, and sometimes waiting is very slow. So the emphasis perhaps for you is, where are you creating your time? Are you making good use of your time? That's one of the messages today I feel for yourself. There's also the Emperor coming up. So one needs to start what you really want to embrace in your life. So this is a good time to do a logical way of moving forward and put the right amount of energy into it. But one thing's for clear to me, that you have to start. You really have to make the brave step in starting. Does that make sense, Carol? Thank you for the question. Yeah. Hello, Blue Star. How are you? Good. Well, keep doing it. Really write things down. Make sure, Have you got a storyboard or a vision board? There are apps for that, to be fair. So when you're trying to manifest your life, really put you in the picture as well. So that's always a good opportunity to do that. But one has to face that energy and just go forward and run with it, definitely. So more of that, definitely. Please let me know if I've missed out anybody's name. What do you mean? Are you doing my moderating for me, Cosmic Dust? Right, let's have a look. Right, okay. I'm doing Manishka, if Manishka is still here. May I know if I will get a job in Cyware Labs this year? Ooh, that's serious, isn't it? Let's have a look. Are you still here? Let's hope you are. Right. Right, Manishka asks if they'll get a job in Cyware Labs. Cyware Labs. Manishka. Manishka Gupon and Cyware Labs. Cyware Labs. Right, let's have a wee look. What the possibility of you getting a job in Cyware Labs. Oh, let's hope they're not in the room. Right, let's hope they're not in the room. I'm not saying that. Right. Very funny. Ha ha. Right, if Manishka is in the room, please say you're here. So let's have a look at. I'm not doing Cosmic Dust. I'm not. Are you my moderator? Would you, Cosmic Dust? Would you like to be a moderator? Because I can certainly add to you if you make a comment on one of my videos, please, and then I can add you as a moderator if you want to be a moderator. There is no queue here. I'm just doing random questions. So if people go, you missed me, no, because I'm doing it randomly. So they're not here. Are they not here? Right. Don't tell them that though. Right. Right, Blue Star, how much longer will I be waiting to start receiving unemployment? Hi, Mustaf. I'll do you in a minute. Oh, they are here. Right. I've just pulled your cards, right? I was hoping you weren't here. There seems to be a little bit of pain surrounding this area. So you need to kind of really let go of the concept of that particular lab. When you get the Three of Swords, it's like a painful situation. So whatever you're going towards is a situation. It could be the universe saying, no, this isn't perhaps the right lab for you. I don't know. That, you know, never make a lifelong decision on what any tarot reader says or psychic. You've also got the Tower. So it means the whole change is coming about. So to me, these cards would say probably not get in at that particular lab. Doesn't mean to say you're not going to get a job at any lab. It might just be the circumstances of what's going on world events. So there could be a delay, a big delay. I never really like 2-card readings, to be fair. So it needs a whole bigger reading for that. I do personal readings, but yeah, at the moment, it looks a little bit dodgy. I'll ask the moon for you. Let's have a look at your lab situation. Right, let's have a look. See, you're definitely good enough. So don't believe that you're not a match or anything. You're more than capable, probably a little bit overqualified, but which is good. So if the universe is saying not at this time with this situation, then just, if you really want to work in that particular lab, keep trying, but not overly trying, because the tower is a big change, but you're definitely good enough. So you rest assured in your own self that you are more than qualified and more than capable of working in any lab. But because you've picked that lab, one has to ask, I wonder why. So look at other options as well, if that makes sense. Because you never know. You might meet a great friend at a different one, or a life partner, or it could lead you to discover something fantastic and then have a Nobel Prize or whatever prizes are for labs. Do you know what I mean? So we never really know. If we look at this situation, oh, this is terrible. It was so close to home. It was this, it was that, it was that. And then you have to go miles away to the other one. We don't know really what over here is a lot better than over here. Yeah, so that's good. Always look at the positive about situations. Oh yeah, I didn't get that job. Yay. It means I'll get something better, more suited for me. Do you understand? I know it's weird, but it's just how things go. Right. Oh, right. We're doing Mustafa. Right. Okay. Mustafa. So, was it me? Right. What did you ask? Did you ask about your future darling? Mustafa, what did you ask? My question is, can you describe the personality of the next girl I'll have a relationship with and how soon I'll meet her? Well, let's have a look. You ask this every day. Let me just tell you guys, I don't do timings, really, unless I use an oracle, simply because there is no such thing as time in the universal whatever. So, Mustafa, things are going to move fast for you, and there's going to be an equal opportunity. So just have patience with this at the moment. When you've got the Chariot, things are moving in the right direction. So one has to step back, maybe be a passenger in your own chariot, and let the universe drive you to the situation, because that can take time, and it probably will take a bit of time. I can do you a moonology card to see where you are at. Is that all right? So let's have a look at what Mustafa is for the personality of his little girl. No, well, didn't want them anyway. Redundant cards. Right, okay, so it says meditate and contemplate. So just really see on a bigger scale what your person is like. I did actually get the feeling of Piscean, very quiet, very beautiful inside. So they do have Piscean feel about them, sensual and spiritual and very kind person, which you yourself is. So I'm not surprised that you can attract that to yourself. Thank you for asking. Hello, Cheryl. How are you? I know you ask it every day. Hello, Kevin. Can you do me? I certainly can. Are you a sexy bloke? Come over now. Sorry, I'll ban myself from the room. To me. Oh, right, okay. So, yeah. Hello, Seba. How are you? Are you well today? Always good to see you. I hope your day's going fine. Oh, thank you, Mustafa. That's very nice of you to say. Really nice of you to say. Right, Cheryl says, when will I be in a committed relationship? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Both of you can. I'm just going to do before Kevin has a kitten, which we really do like kittens. So if they do, that's fine by me. I've been dealing with depression and anxiety, and I want to know what my future is. I'm currently unemployed. No problem. We can do that for you. So, what does Kevin S need to know? 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 Kevin S need to know? What part of the world are you from, Kevin? Simply because I know you're trying hard to lift yourself out of that. Easy said than done. I respect you very much. Sometimes going just for a little walk will just move things up to get the energies moving up. Is that okay? Because depression sits very low, which is very important, but you need to perhaps just move around a little bit. Is that okay? I know it won't make it go away, but a little bit of exercise, shake things up, have a dance. Right, Kevin, let's sort you out. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you at the moment. So it says to pull away from things like depression, anxiety, guilt, shame, lower self-esteem, and everything else that is tying you to a situation that's keeping you small. So when you can release yourself, or at least be willing to, I am willing to release myself of guilt. There's techniques like emotional freedom tapping technique, but having a low self-esteem is how you are today. Not you, but generally, it's how people are. So wherever they are in life is where they are, and one has to accept that. So it's a willingness to try to lift your spirit up that will help you move away from being dependent on things. So changing everything up is a shock, but changing everything up one must kind of do. So if you're able to work hard at yourself and understand who you are, because it's the understanding, Kevin, that's important, and accepting it. But don't have any expectations on yourself. Please remove your expectations. Oh, I should be doing this. I should be here. No, just say very gently to yourself, I am at the right place at the right time. I'm very gentle and loving towards myself. And just be patient, because these are the steps to lift yourself out of a feeling. I know a lot of people suffer from depression and anxiety because of what's happened to them. So in a way, want a positive, more happy outcome, because we are all in charge and responsible of ourselves and how we cope with these things. And I know it's very difficult, and I know it's very challenging, and some people do have chemical in their brain, but sometimes it's environment and circumstances. But one thing is clear: if you can just have a little bit of patience and understanding and accepting where you are, and don't put any expectations, because that's another thing that is keeping you tied to the devil. I expect I should have been better now. I should. No, I should. Okay, does that make sense? So I wish you all success in the whole world, and I'm sending you loads and loads of love, Kevin S. Okay, big hugs from everyone to you. Okay, thank you for listening. Yeah, right. Okay, so cosmic dust. You did manage, Gar. You got an answer. I can't remember what it is. Right. What are you sorry about? It is kind of random. Blue star. I can't remember if I answered it. I probably did. I think I did. I'm sure I did. What was your question? I'll tell you if I answered it. Yes, cosmic dust. Right, let's do cosmic dust. We don't want him to be cosmic dust. Yeah. No problem, Kevin. You look after yourself and just be patient with yourself where you are, because, you know, it's in the small, tiny wee steps. Just be willing. Say, I'm willing. So take a little walk and just do some good deep breaths and do that every day. And then just be willing and accept where you are. Okay, I know I feel like this. That's fine. I'm moving on. Because when you put your energy into a negative thing, it'll just be more enhanced. And we don't want that. We want to move out of that. So thank you. Right, Blue Star's got a question. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't answer your question. I'll do it now. I think I was going to do it, and then I got sidetracked, didn't I? Typical me. Right, let's have a look, Blue Star. Right. What does Blue Star need to know about moving away from? Do check out my dailies, everyone, and my playlists. Put notifications on to get reminded when I am online, because I never know when I am, despite being psychic. It's the life schedule and how you feel. Unemployment for Blue Star. What's going on there? Right, Blue Star, let's have a look. Right, Blue Star. There is going to be a way. Oh, really? Is there? For you to pick your situation up, but really realize what you want. This is a grand opportunity to really revalue your life in a whole different way. Honestly, I know that sounds patronizing even, but it's not, because it's where you are can see the value in who you are. So it is a mindset situation about unemployment. So never drag yourself down. Never think I'm unworthy, because you are worthy. And that's why this card's here, to see how much worth you value yourself. And then as soon as you get out of this mode and really see the situation, you'll see many more possibilities to get yourself out of unemployment. Does that make sense? Thank you, Blue Star, for the question. Yeah, I know that, Garpeach. I'm not saying the name until I change the username. So whether that's a real person or not, I'm not even bothering answering them. So no skin off my nose if they want to be ignored. So you may have a general reading, JK, no problem. No. You will receive money, obviously. Yeah, definitely. Don't worry about that. Just go through the process. But it's the kind of perception about unemployment that I was reading, not about unemployment itself. I can do you a reading about how soon. Let's do Blue Star about unemployment. Oh, I've lost half of the cards. I can't do that. Yeah, I can. I can still do it, hopefully. I've lost half of them. They went skydiving. Right, let's. Right. So So it's the North Node, which is very wishy-washy at times. But because it is the North Node, it is coming soon. So if you read this, it says step out of your comfort zone. So yeah, you will get benefits if you're legally entitled to them, definitely. But in all this really assessing, maybe you can easily get a paid employment today. That's what's coming through to me. It means you've got more capabilities than you actually perceive. So think outside the box at the moment. Like it says, step outside your comfort zone and get. But if you've gone through the legal system of finding benefits, applying for benefits, you will get them. If that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do your general reading, JK. Blue Star, there is a lot of help also available if you're financially struggling with certain things. So do ask for help when you need help, just until that thing, the money comes through. But I strongly believe that you can easily find employment easily today. That's how it is. Right. There's always food banks, isn't there, at the very least? We've all used them, I'm sure. Right, let's have a look what JK is going on about. What does JK need to know today? Right, JK. Whoa, what's going on with you as well? So there's an understanding that work is good, bit of a hard struggle. So what are you working on that's a bit of a struggle today? Do you need more understanding that continue, keep pushing, not pushing, but trying, attempting to move through your stuff? Well, that's a general reading today, but I'm going to give you an angel message. Let's give the room a nice angel message. What do we need to know today? Right. Patience. Patience has come up. Yeah, what a surprise. So what did the angel say? Now is the time to learn, study. Just what JK needs to do. And gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. So we can learn many things. Usually if we take a step back and learn something today of ourselves, learn something today of yourself, which will be very beneficial. So patience with something. Do something for yourself. Think, yeah, okay, I need to do this one thing, even if it just takes 5 minutes. That is a huge investment in yourself. If you didn't do that, you wouldn't have it. So the 5 minutes, even if it is only 5, it can be more. Do something for yourself for 5 minutes. That sounds rude, but learn something, adapt something, clean something, clear away something, understand, okay, where are my feelings? Where are my thoughts? What can I do to improve my life? Because this is your life, nobody else's. So it's entirely up to you what you invest, especially if you've got time. Like Blue Star, they have time. Everybody wants the luxury of time. Well done for having that time. That's more than having a job. I know it don't pay the bills, but it's very valuable. Time is very valuable. Does anyone agree? Oh, thank you, Seba. Seba's always the best in the West. Oh, what would you like, Seba? Would you like a question for yourself? Were you here when I gave that Celtic Cross reading to Vicky, or did you leave the room? Were you still in the room yesterday when I gave that reading to Vicky? Or did you leave and just leave her to sit there? Hello, not non-Siba Dubé. We've got a donation. Right. Would you like me to do? I'll do what I did for Vicky, and I'll do a Celtic cross for you. Is that okay? So this is going to take a little bit of time, guys. So for Siba. Oh, good. So I'll do the same thing for you. Is that all right? And we'll do you a Celtic cross. Have you got time for that? You're not in a rush, are you? So that's what we'll do. I love the way you call it Auntie Vicky. So sweet. Oh. Right, I'm just doing a Celtic. Hey, he's a Pisces. They're a Pisces. Hello, Nina. When will I have a reunion with my sister? Niha, I'm just doing a longer reading now. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to say this to people in the room. So sorry about that. List is closed. Right, so I'll probably put also no. Right, it's closed now because I'm just doing this reading, and then okay, because this takes a little bit of time, so I don't want people to sit in the room if they haven't got time to sit in the room. So sorry about that for the meantime. But do put the notification bell on when I'm next on, if that's all right with yourselves. So what does Siba and A's relationship? A Pisces relationship. Right, let's have a look at this reading. What's going on? Let's move these. Right, so overall, wow, that's a nice card, isn't it? So you have 10 Raphael. So this is a lot of love surrounding the situation, surrounding your situation of how you actually want things to be. But also it is a load of love on the situation, which is what you want to see the development. So what else is going on? How are you in this situation? Queen of Ariel. So they know, A knows that you're very generous in your giving and time itself. So this is an important aspect to know that what you grow now is all love. So they can feel that with A. But how is A actually going through his situation? So they are going to put into action how you're grounded in your situation. So this is a good to really enhance the newness of love itself. So it's looking very healthy about A and yourself. So this is probably not the right spread to see about you and them. But this is how you are. So I think here in the base of the matter is how they're going to react to yourself even more. I don't actually like this spread. I'm going to do one between you and them because this is coming up more of you and not them. So that's not what I want at all. But it looks good for you, definitely. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a different spread between you and them. That's a better spread, not the Celtic cross. Is that all right? So what's going on between A and you. Yeah. It'll probably come up really rosy again. Right, let's have a look. Right, let's have a look between them, you, and then what's going on between the two of you. Right, that was too good, that reading. Might be what it is, so can't help that. So let's have a look at A, okay? So how are they feeling? Right, so again, in a way that they're willing to invest in yourself and the situation. They see you as an opportunity to grow even more. So here with the Age of Gabriel, even though they see things are dry in a desert, so lack of communication, of their honesty and how they feel, they're trying to protect something. So what are they trying to protect? Let's have a look. Ten of Michael. So they really do have to look at things differently about the situation. What have you got to offer? And what are they kind of being withdrawn about? So they're not recognizing the full value of who they are. So I think they are in that kind of dry, no communication, in a way that it's very hard for them to say what is going on with them. I think they're also struggling with an aspect in their life of who they are. They're not quite understanding on a kind of spiritual level, on a kind of level where I just got brother coming for some reason. So I don't know what that's coming for. Kind of a brotherly thing. Let me have a look. They are willing to move past this circumstance that they're stuck in. What is with the brother? Brother. I wonder if the connection's like a brotherly kind of thing. I'll pick that up in a minute. So you, how they see you as very happy, very contented, and they are willing to be like a friendship there. Yeah, so they do see you okay. Let me have a look at so we do have the Eight of Raphael, which is a bit of a shame. This is unfortunately is moving away from emotions, but that's a kind of an aspect where they need to really see the full picture. Let's have a look further. So if they can come through their ability to really understand what it is that they want, then this divine guidance is almost like they can tap into that. If they have a brother, right? If they have a brother, it's like that advice that they're going to get for someone that should be older than them. So it is like divine guidance, but not on the spiritual level. This is a very like brother, old friend, very close friend, that they're going to find a way to connect to understand. I'm going to read this more in about value in a minute. So the connection between the two of you is Seven of Michael, which you're probably reading as moving away, along with the Chariot moving away. But this relationship is unique, obviously, but it doesn't stem at the moment with a huge connection with Eight Pisces. So what does need to happen for it to move is they need to find a way of how to communicate to themselves about what a relationship is. So they are hiding, but they've got the ability. They see you as a very potential good partner, to be honest. But emotionally moving away, there is an aspect to this. I don't see what the problem is. I really don't. I think the decision that they're going to make is quite quick to understand. If you, for instance, if you send that love and psychic connection to A, then they'll pick it up. It's very tricky. It's almost like a spider web. They've got to get out of themselves to really understand that what their self-belief in the past was not the correct information. It was like it was all entangled and complicated, and it didn't have to be. So it's like unraveling. It's like a ball of wool. You've got loads of balls of wool they have, and they've thought the process was one way, and it actually wasn't. So at the moment with this chapter, it doesn't look the best on the planet. But if they're entitled to unravel it and really see where it is going, then I think that's good. There is a friendship there. There's definitely a friendship. And I think if they untangle where they are, they can really believe that there is a connection. So this whole situation at the moment is not completely written off. I wouldn't write it off if I were in your situation. Definitely not. Let me do you a love oracle reading. Why is he so complicated? That doesn't make sense either why he is, but somewhere it's really entangled. It's like he's been on drugs or something. It's like strange. No, that's really strange. No. Right, what's going with A and C? Right, let's have a look. Very strange. Right, okay. Yeah, getting to know each other again. So that's quite interesting. But I believe it's more on their side than your side. So this is going to take a lot more understanding and patience and just accepting the uniqueness of the situation. Right, I hope that makes sense. I would never say definitely, but I would me myself would actually wait until he's untangled himself. I still think he's searching for some advice about his own life. Definitely. Well, that is a definite. But I don't know why it's so complicated. I mean, it's always up to the individual how long they're going to wait until someone catches up with themselves. They are definitely, you're still in the auric field kind of thing. They still are very aware of you, and they see you as a very happy person and a very giving person. So I believe that they are going to make that step forward after they've uncomplicated themselves. How long is it now that it's been suspended kind of thing? Yeah. Complicated. Let that die off if you want. It's entirely up to you, and see how things come about. And now you know what. So who's his brother? It doesn't necessarily need to be a brother. Has he got quite a wise friend, or maybe it could be anyway, it's someone in his life who he really looks up to and can bounce off ideas and things like that. There's definitely that. But good luck with that. Complicated people. But no, it does have a a situation where if he does untangle out of the cobweb, then yeah, complicated people. Thank you. And yeah, patience is a virtue, I suppose, but yeah, really difficult, isn't it? Time. I think he'll go quite fast. Yeah, just wait until he untangles himself. Sometimes it's better for them to do their stuff and then move on and then reunite. Oh, it's a shame, isn't it? Life. Thank you for the question and the donation, obviously. There's someone he really trusts, though. Someone he really does trust that he's going to get advice from. Just bounce off ideas. Might take ages. But yeah, complex. Makes me wonder why you even like him. No, I'm joking. It doesn't have to be complicated. Why did they make things complicated? It does stand alone, though, especially in this card, doesn't it? It's when Michael is guiding him to be unique, walk away in situations, and really understand who you are. So, yeah, poor dude. Are you next? Unfortunately, no. I'm sorry about it. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Yeah, we'll do you. Miss Dior, we'll do you, and then that's it, okay? Because I've got to skedaddle. Right, so have you got a question then? Miss Dior, and then I'll do Niha. There was no list. It was just random questions. I'll do you next, Niha, okay? And then Miss Dior. Right, Miss Dior, we'll do you about your ex. What does Miss Dior need to know about ex? Right, let's have a look about your ex. So you've got the Ten of Michael, and the Six of Raphael. So with the Ten of Michael here, they need to look at things differently. I mean, you did say they were the ex, so this is perhaps for you. And you've also got the Six of Raphael, which is a nostalgic looking at the innocence of what things have been. So when most people get the Six of Cups, it's more about the nostalgic feel of that. So perhaps maybe just looking at the universal sign is if he's gone quiet, maybe he just doesn't want to contact you. Sometimes we have to accept those things. So allow the space to develop and see what eventuates from there, if that makes sense. But sometimes we put a very romantic spin on situations. So it's almost like embrace that love and really move with that, if that makes sense. Thank you for the question. Right, who's Niha? So Niha, what was your question? I'll take your question. I'll try and find your question unless you want to ask it again. When will I have reunion with my husband? Okay, let's have a look at that question. Right, donations always take priority in a room. Just to let people know that. Right, these are all. So, when will Niha see her? The battery's running low. Just as well. This is the last question. So, yeah. The opportunity to see your husband is very, very close, and you are going to meet them. So don't worry. So very, very soon you will meet them. Reunion with them. So soon is a very weird aspect. So when, don't know. Simply because time is a bit of an illusion. But don't worry. You are definitely going to meet them again. So please rest assured it is going to happen. But yeah, soon, very, very soon. So rest assured that, yeah, that's okay. All right. So thank you guys for being in the room. I'm really sorry my battery power is going to come away. Yeah, it does look like it's successful. So don't worry too much. Yeah, just play it cool for now. Thank you guys in the room who are still here. And if I haven't answered your question, then that's unfortunate. Donations and Patreon always will get answered at the top of the queue. So lots of love to you all, and have a lovely day, and put notifications on for when I'm next on. Lots of love to you all. Thank you for listening.